This is football analysis, and as you all know, today is the end of the season, and Manchester City are champions of the Premier League. How do you feel about this?
Well, I feel so emotional, so emotional with the results, with the performance as a whole. So let me just put it in a box. I'm just so emotional right now, mixed feelings. You understand? You know the situation every Arsenal fan will be at the moment. Yeah.
So you were expecting West Ham to do it for you today.
Of course, that was I would say is the 1% hope I was expecting from West Ham because obviously and we know it is what we know, but then we don't have to succumb and we don't have to put ourselves in the hand of our enemy. We just have to believe in whosoever left that can do it for us. But then it's fine.
So can you sum up your season in a bit, a constructive sentence?
Of course, I would say we had an excellent, incredible, brilliant season so far. This is one of the seasons best seasons so far. Supporting Arsenal, being an Arsenal fan, building the team from the scratch since when Ateta came and trying to put things together, take them back to where they are supposed to be. The Champions League, going for competing. You understand? So incredible season for Arsenal. Yeah. This is one of the best season. I would say. Okay, Arsenal have put in so much effort to just secure the league and be the champion. But then, unfortunate for us, that's just football. Yeah, football.
All right, losing the title to Manchester City. At what point do you think that you guys have lost the title?
Basically, I think it was when we lost to Aston Villa. But then we don't have to show it that okay, this is the end of it. We still have to keep pushing. There, you can see what happened after we lost to Aston Villa. We won all our games. We won it because we just have to keep pushing the P. Keep pushing. But then that was where the problem set in, and I'm very sure Arsenal will sit back and call themselves together and that. Why do you people lose? Why do you lose to Aston Villa? Why? Why at our home ground, Emirates Stadium? But then this is football, like I said, anything can happen, and it has happened to Arsenal, and that's good for us. But then we just have to keep moving there.
Manchester City are champions. Do you have any word for them?
They have been champions. Everybody is a champion. But then you can see this is a competition. This Premier League is a very, very, very interesting and a very, very competitive league. Of course, you can compare it to other leagues. You can see the gap between first position and second position. Check other leagues, see what is happening there. Look at Premier League. The final match, the last match is the decisive match. That is what decided today's match. I do mean Manchester City lost and Arsenal winning. Arsenal is the champion. But then you can see what's happening. You can see the gap. 91, I said 91, 81, 89, 91. You can see what happened there. You can see the goal difference 66, 62, 62. What an incredible gap and very tight. Very tight.
All right, you guys can close. You guys can kudos to Ateta. But what was that thing that made you guys not to reach where you're supposed to be? And remember last season it was injury. This season you guys have full-fledged squad. Or I don't know what happened. So what really happened apart from the Aston Villa game? Because you guys had other games you drew. You're supposed to have win, you drew it. So I think all of them contributed to it. And there was a time you guys were topping City with some points. And this happened, the same thing happened last season when you guys were topping City with even a longer margin. And later City won the trophy. What can you say about this? Is that a trait or is just a coincidence?
Okay, firstly, I would say what Arsenal just need to do is okay. Let us just learn from our mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from what happened. I can't compare this season with last season. No, last season performance was different from this. You can see the gap we gave them last season, and they went ahead and start winning. Arsenal just went down, started doing nonsense. And but then this season is totally different. It is very very obvious. Aside, okay, aside being it, or if you are very factual with ourselves, uh most, if I'm just factual, maybe nobody, no hate, no rivalry, anything. Or of course, if you ask every single soul, should tell you that Arsenal had an incredible season. Yes, the performance, it was top notch. You can see what happened, but then we just have to learn from our mistakes. Manchester City have proved, they proved themselves to be a very very brilliant team. But then they need competitors. They need people to compete with them to show that, okay, no, you are not the only one that can do it. But then, fortunate for them, they won four times in a row. But then there's no problem. Next season we move on. But Arsenal just need to learn from their mistakes and, buckle up. Next season we'll be there and we'll see what will happen.
Do you think they can carry out next season?
Of course, you can see what happened last season. We learned from our mistakes. This season you can see very close, so close, so close. Imagining, okay, can you just imagine, okay, had it been Arsenal have won the match against Aston Villa, who would have been the champion now? Of course, Arsenal. But then, that is how it has been, programmed, and that's how it has been. So, of course, we just need to buckle up and we need to make some signing. We need to flush out some players. We need to bring in some players. Yes.
I think Arsenal have an incredible squad. So I don't think who do you think you flushing out?
Of course, you can see, I would say we still need players. I need a competitor in Saka's wing. Yes, I need a competitor there. You can see what happened today. There you can see the ball that was chances, that was, they were, we created a little bit chances today, and some ball were given to Martinelli today. You can see he could not convert because he is a right footer. Adibis was a left footer that was been there, that is played there today, because I don't even know what happened to. I was just so shocked not seeing Saka in the squad. But then Adibis is a competitor there that would have helped us. One of the things that helped Manchester City is just their squad depth. Squad depth. It is one of the reason. That's just one of the reason that, okay, make Manchester City outstanding. That is just it. Look at their first 11. Looking at their bench, you will see they're not players. There are players there in their bench that can even if they enter a team now, they'll be a start. They'll be part of their starting 11. That is one of the quality of a good team. Yes, when you have a very good squad depth, you can see that last season injury affected us now. Yes, but this season you can see when everything is intact. Of course, you perform well. You can see the teams that injury affected. You can see how they just maneuver and just try to cover up, and then we just have to work on ourselves.
All right, but last season you guys complained about not having a squad depth last season after the Premier League title given to Man City. Then this season again, you guys brought in some players, some good players in your squad. I think it's not in the right frame of mind to still complain about not having squad depth. It's just opportunity missed. For me, I think it's just opportunity missed because it's only Saka's wing. Other wing have 2-2 or more. I think so. What can you say about that?
No. I will not accept that. If you look at, okay, aside Saka, looking at our midfield, who do you think is that agile? Who do you think is that strong? Aside, just tell me if Declan Rice is being subbed off, who wants to replace him that is very very strong as him?
You have Party, you have Rice, you have what's the guy from Porto?
Fabio Vera.
Vera. Well, you have Odegaard. You have a lot of good players in the
I have
midfield.
good players, but then I need strong player in that midfield. I need you can see. Declan Rice was a good signing for me. Yes, you can see it's very obvious. But then you can't compare that with the Manchester City squad.
Are you foreseeing a new midfield next season apart from this Declan Rice, Odegaard, and Partey?
I just need a good replacement. I need good replacement. Might not be better than Declan Rice. Might not be better than Odegaard, but a good game changer. Because if you looking at, we are going to play competition. That's what affected us. You can see we were just focused on on Premier League. Looking at our Champions League, our performance at Champions League, maybe we have a good game changers. Have sub up some players and bring in some players. Look at Man City. They can rotate that squad. Rotating that squad, you see new players. You can see good players. Look at the Doku swing. Look at the midfield. If De Bruyne is not playing, Kovacic will come in. They have Stones. They have Ruben. They have Diaz. They have players. So I think we need some signings, and we need a very outstanding nine that can score goal for us.
All right. So, what's your final thought on today's match?
My final thought on today's match is not saying much, but I felt like maybe Arsenal noticed, or the players noticed that okay, Manchester City is winning out, but then because we would have just they have just won that game, score more goals.
So, what about the whole season too?
The whole season is, I told you, like I said earlier, an incredible season for Arsenal. Incredible. I'm proud of the guy. I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of the boys, and I'm proud to be an Arsenal fan. Yes. I don't care whatsoever anybody says. Okay, trophyless season and no trophy, or even with the signing and signing, even with the winning and winning. Of course, yes, but then I don't care about that. There are some records I've set, and I believe before it can be broken, it will take some. It will take some teams. It will take them like 4 or 5 seasons before they can beat that record. But then next season is there, 2024, 25. I'll be there.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, guys. If you are watching, please continue watching, and don't forget to follow us on all social media handles at Football Analysis. And this is not the end of the show. The show continues. Just stay tuned with us, and don't forget to stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.